Degrees and Chuck T's, bitch.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Degrees and Chuck T's. I'm your girl, CJ Ray.
I'm KB. Hey, y'all.
And we want to welcome you to episode 3.
Yes.
Yay! We want to thank everybody who has been following, been watching. It has been a really good ride here, I think, in our live network, loud network. So, excuse me. So we just want to thank you guys for hanging in there with us, and we promise you another good show on today. How you doing, KB?
I'm good.
Everybody coming in already.
Today.
Hey y'all. So first thing we want to do, and that we promise you guys that we're gonna do, is keep you guys updated on our New Year's resolution on our weight loss journey.
Yeah.
How's your week been?
I did good.
Okay.
I did good. I worked out twice this week.
Okay. That's
For me,
great.
that's like big.
You made it to the gym.
I did. I worked out twice.
Okay.
My eating wasn't horrible, but I
But
did.
no Big Macs and no quarter pounders, right?
No, I actually had 5 guys.
That's better than mystery meat.
I had 5 guys, and it was so good.
You always say that. You're like, it's so good.
It was so good.
But it's so like when you're trying to work out, you're trying to eat better, but then your weakness comes through and you're like,
but that
must
day,
get a hamburger.
it was like that day, I needed something. So I didn't drink. I didn't go for the candy.
You went for a burger.
I went for the burger. I did. And it was good. And, but I felt better about myself because at least I did work out twice.
Okay.
My eating was better.
Okay.
I had a lot of salads. I had a lot of vegetables this week.
That's good.
Probably not as much fruit as I could have had.
Yeah, sounds good.
I even had ordered, I don't want to say the name of the place, but it was like a smoothie for breakfast.
Okay, that's good.
And it had kale in it. And I was
I
like,
can only put kale in my smoothies. I don't know if people put spinach or whatever.
I like spinach. I like the greenery.
No.
I do like the greenery.
No, I don't want to do that.
So I felt like I was making conscious decisions this
Good.
week, and I felt better about it.
Well, that's good. Because my week was shit.
We all have those.
I didn't dance like I said I was gonna do. I didn't do any cardio. But my eating wasn't bad.
That's good.
I did have pizza on last night because it's Friday. You know,
Yeah.
my family we have a tradition of eating pizza on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
But my eating wasn't bad.
Good.
But I didn't do anything as far as working out or whatever. So that's just what it was.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I just remember I took a picture of my lunch. I had, what was it? It was a cucumber salad. I love olives, you guys, with olives and lettuce. So it was just all green.
It looks really healthy.
It did. I love pepper, so I put pepper on it. That's my seasoning. And then I don't know if you guys, but cucumber and olives are delicious together.
I would have had no idea.
I didn't know either, but I just put my olives on the side. So I was like,
Maybe
it was super
just in
green,
case, yeah.
just in case. But no, it gave it that saltiness instead of putting salt on your food. Of course, there's a lot of sodium, but it was really good.
And you drink a lot of water.
But I drink I don't get, because it's not hot, I get like 3/4 of the way of a gallon. But I kill my gallons. I have to drink gallons of water. I can't do the bottled water. It's a mental thing.
Yeah.
So I did really good. I always drink my water. Always drink my water.
Good.
But yeah, I didn't do any cardio or anything like that. And then, I wasn't feeling too good. So, but I don't think I made any really bad decisions. I even eat my gummy bears like I do. I did it because I didn't have nothing. When you because they do say when you're like trying to eat better and diet, just don't put it in the house.
I agree with
Because
that.
if you know that it's there, your ass is going for it. So I didn't have my wine like I normally do. Wait, I'm lying. I love my red wine.
Yeah.
So I had my red wine, but I didn't have as much candy.
Okay,
as I
that's
normally
good.
do, which is fine.
That's
I'm okay
good.
with that. but no cardio. Hopefully, I'll do better next week. We'll see how it goes. But
I mean, that's all you can do is this.
I can only do what
better,
I can do, y'all.
right?
Like
Make conscious decisions,
right? No, we said we weren't weighing ourselves.
You know,
so we can't tell y'all like, oh, I lost 5 because we're not weighing ourselves.
No, I'm not doing that.
We're not doing that.
I'm not doing that to myself.
No, because that number fucks you up.
Yeah.
Now we will talk about body image and how and social media a little bit later in the show. So let's just stick a pin in this.
Okay.
And then let's move forward to This Week in Black.
Yeah.
Take it away.
Okay. So first of all, let's just start with the birthdays because we have a lot of notable birthdays happening this week.
Right.
So we have, of course, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. His birthday was on January 15th.
Right.
We also have Aaliyah's birthday, which was on January 16th.
Baby girl.
And we also have the West Coast legend, Sugar Free, was on January 17th.
Get that white bullshit. and let me stop you because I felt like people really don't know Sugar Free.
Right.
And they don't understand if they do why he's like in my top 10.
Yeah.
But if you're from the West Coast, you know who Sugar Free is.
Yeah.
So that's all I wanted to say. Get down white bullshit.
As I have a friend, he's like, I can't stand Sugar Free.
Oh,
I'm like,
God, are you for real? How do you
Yeah.
not like Sugar Free? It's ridiculous. Pimping since been pimping. Like I think it may be a regional thing. Okay, go ahead. I
Maybe.
just had to say that.
maybe. So that's all for the birthdays. Just quick. Oh,
Michelle Obama, right?
Obama. Yeah. You know what? I forgot to write down was that the 16th, 16th?
I don't know.
I forgot to write that down. I'm sorry, but her birthday was this week too.
She also, I think by People magazine, was voted most inspirational or influential woman of the year. But see, Barack has been getting it for like the last 11 years.
Yeah.
Years and years. So finally she topped Hillary Clinton. So the most influential people are our president, our first lady.
Yay.
We missed them so much. So congratulations to them, Michelle and Barack, forever our first lady and our president.
Yes.
Okay, so what else do we have in This Week in Black?
So we also want to talk about Juice was released January 17th, 1992.
Wow.
Yeah, that starred Pac as the crazy ass bishop.
Who did
He really scared me in that movie.
No, he was really dark.
Yeah, I was
For one of his like first
Right.
like on scene camera acting jobs.
Yeah.
But he was like, and I don't give a fuck. You like,
Oh.
oh, I felt that. Yo, cute. So I went to go see Juice with my first cousin Pete. Shout out. And he took us. Come Pete. He took us to go see Juice. Now, like, this is like they had like police there, and yeah, in the California, anything when they show like Boys in the Hood, when I show like they had police there. Police presence was there.
They thought they was going to do.
Niggas was going gangbang in the movie theater. But we don't
shoot up the screen.
We don't.
Like,
but that's some
that's
people
fellowship.
Fellowship. We don't like do that. That's like not one of our things is to shoot it up. But niggas would be like outside.
Well, I mean, well, okay.
Yeah. But I remember I went to go see Juice, and I think that was like my first like real experience of like, I don't want to say hood life, but when you finally saw that whatever was outside of your front door was everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Because it took place in like New York, but it was also pop. But it was like, damn, it's just like Compton. Remember, everywhere you go, it's like
just like Compton.
It's just like Compton. So yeah, I remember that being one of the first movies. And he also took me to see Higher Learning. He always took me to the hood shit. Never took me to see Care Bears or nothing like that. Compete, take me to go see Shoot 'em Up Bang Bang.
Well, Compete wanted to go see it, so Compete
and he
wanted
dragged
to go
his
see
little
it.
cousin with him. Right. I probably was begging to go, because you always want to like under him is me. Yeah. So it's just like I probably was begging, and I thought he was so cool. Take me with you, but he took me to go see Juice.
Shout out to Compete.
What was that? 90 what?
92.
Oh God, we were 11. Yeah, he took me to go see that. I wouldn't even take my 11-year-old to go see that, but whatever. Yeah, okay, so what else do we have?
And also next Friday it debuted January 12th, 2000.
Wow. Okay, so I have a Friday story, not next Friday, because first of all, I always forget that it was that much of a gap in between Friday and next Friday.
Yeah.
But I would assume they probably was trying to figure out what they were going to do if I'm sure Chris Tucker was probably the biggest question.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's how they went and got Mike Epps. But so this is in 8th grade. And I'm assuming it had to be about 95. We were in 8th grade in 95. But it was like a half day. We ditched school. Now we're in 8th grade. Sorry, Mom. 13. And we find out that this girl, a friend of mine, who I had cheerlead with, we were good friends, they had Friday on VHS, a cassette tape. And the whole plan was we got some boys. And yes, ain't nothing fast. We weren't being that fast.
Right.
But we was being fast. And so it was
you
like,
weren't supposed to be doing it.
Oh, hell no.
Right.
We're supposed to be there. So we went and, but the point was to watch Friday. So it was on VHS tape and I hadn't seen it. No, my cousin didn't drag me to see Friday, apparently.
Couldn't
peek. So, we're watching it. Now, mind you, this girl lived in a nice home.
Okay.
And as I was thinking about this had to be their formal living room because it was white.
Okay.
So imagine a white carpet. Remember, like a white lambskin or sheet, like those rugs. Like the one,
like the fluffy.
Yes,
like
look
the
like
polar
a polar bear.
Yeah,
yes. They had one of those.
They fancy.
They was fancy, and a white couch. Now it was a whole. You know how you used to do back in the day, like so. You was like, I like Danny, so you invite Danny, and then she like, well, I like Robert. So it was like 5 girls and 5 guys. We was in there being bad as a motherfucker. So we're watching. Sorry, Mom. So we were watching Friday, and she had chips and soda and shit. I don't even drink orange soda. I'm drinking orange soda. And if you guys remember when Nia Long was running, right? It was slow motion. And and then like Ice Cube, his jaw dropped. But Chris Tucker made like them. I remember his voice. Blah, 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 blah. I spat out orange soda all over this girl's white couch.
Shut up.
I said, because it was so funny. But I had the orange soda in my mouth, and we were ditching school. First of all, I don't even think they were supposed to be sitting in this living room. Damn. Second of all, there's not supposed to be anybody in my house. Third of all, why are you drinking orange soda in my white room? In the white room.
Oh my God.
So I spit orange soda all over this girl's couch, and your party was over. So we're scrambling, trying to dab up the orange soda. And to this day, I had to ask her, did she get in trouble? Because I can't remember. This is in 95.
Right.
But I remember just feeling so bad, and I'm like, I hope this girl don't get in trouble. But I don't think you can get orange out of white.
Especially not that young.
Not that young. We weren't like.
How do you know how?
How do you know how to dab it out? Plus, you got to dab.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't scrub. Don't scrub because that just makes it worse. You scrub it in there. But I spat orange soda watching Friday as I was ditching in 8th grade. Like,
damn.
So as you can see,
did y'all finish Friday at that time?
I don't even remember because it was probably like, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. Can you imagine? Like, we was already being bad and shit. She was passing out her mother's chips and shit.
So y'all sitting there eating all the chips, drinking all the orange soda,
all the hog moms. We was eating everything. Man, you got peanut butter and no jelly. Like, we was doing the whole thing. And I don't know. And I just remember I said,
oh my God.
And I don't even drink orange soda.
Oh,
maybe that's why I don't drink it to this day. But I felt so bad. But I can remember how I felt. So I asked her. She don't even remember this situation. So I was like, maybe you didn't get your ass tore out the frame. She must have not didn't get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? She probably didn't get her ass tore out the frame. Because I remember all my ass whoopings. Because it wasn't that many.
Right.
But she must have didn't get her ass whooped or whatever. Or they just didn't go in the white room. And by then you'd be like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what you're talking about.
What happened?
What happened?
That wasn't me.
But that was my Friday story because every time I see that part, I crack
That
up.
is so funny.
Because I go back to 8th grade. We were ditching. Did you ditch school?
Not back then.
You didn't did
Actually, no.
You didn't did school?
No, I did school once for a senior skip day, my senior year of high school, but
That's so whack.
everybody was there.
Everybody did it.
So no, but all my people were at school. Where was I gonna go?
So
Everybody was there.
You never did school.
No,
I was horrible then.
no. I had parties at my house
know.
when my mom wasn't home, but I never did.
No, I never had house parties.
Oh, I had plenty of house parties.
I never had house parties because I don't trust people like that.
I had all the house parties.
All they had to do was knock over like your mom good china. Remember that big old hutch your parents had?
My mom
that
still
was
has
like
hers.
oak wood that
Yep.
was like probably back then it was worth God knows how much, but you can't even lift that thing up.
My
It's so
mama
heavy.
still has hers.
Let somebody had hit that and they know like their plates, their cups, their silverware, they know all that. I didn't trust nobody. So you're not gonna come in here and knock down my mom's good china. That
Well,
we only
damn.
and then no, so I never had a house party.
I had plenty of parties
Are you
in the house.
serious?
Yeah,
I would be terrified.
plenty of party.
But my neighbors and stuff, we were all too close. So they'd be like, Angie, Miss Angie, she over there with a whole bunch of boys.
You know, that's a good question. I don't know if the neighbors, my mom and the neighbors are cool, so I don't know if they ever like.
Told on you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Nah, I never had house parties.
But my mama always knew when I had them. I remember one time I burned some incense. Incense. Now it was incense.
I know the
burned
story.
incense on my mama's mantle. I covered it up with a picture.
Yeah.
I don't know how she found that shit, but she was home all of 5 seconds.
I remember the story.
And she was like, "What is this? How in the hell did you find this?"
Right now, I could go home right now and find 50 things that wasn't like that when I was home.
That's
It's a mama
crazy,
thing.
you
It's
know?
just your intuition. So I know she was like, because you already know. See, you was the only kid. Like, I
Right.
don't even know.
And I couldn't even blame it on nobody else because it was just me.
Like, I had too many siblings. We used to snitch on each other left and right.
Y'all ain't shit.
We couldn't do nothing. I couldn't go nowhere. I had to take my sister. Like, I knew there were some things I was like, I can't even do it. And she gonna snitch on me. Or I'd have to threaten her life. If you telling me, I swear to God, I'll kill you. I swear to God, I'll never take you anywhere with me ever again. So my sister, the one under me, would tell sometimes, but not too much. Now our brother, that nigga was singing a song. Like, so I won't say with his bitch ass, but I won't say, shout out, Lord, we revealing too much stuff on this podcast. We keep it real, y'all. But it's too much. Like,
We had fun.
people from church gonna see this and be like,
Yeah, it's a
what
couple of
in the
people from
hell?
church on here. So
It's too many people
Hi,
from
guys.
church be watching this.
hi guys.
Where was we talking about juice and Friday.
Friday.
Okay, so Friday
But
came out.
Here's the thing. Like, I remember I went to the movie theater to go see Friday, right?
Uh-huh.
I went to the movie theater to go see Friday After Next. I don't know where the hell I was
It's for
when
next Friday?
came out in the movie theaters.
I don't
I
remember
have no
either.
idea. All I remember watching it
You know why?
on tape. Was it tape or no? It was
You were
CD.
grown, that's why. You was
I
being
mean
fresh.
DVD. Oh,
You being fresh, 2000.
oh
You thought you was grown.
probably.
You thought you was grown. That's why. You were somewhere being fresh down there in college. That's why your ass
Oh,
missed
shit.
it.
Yeah, that was freshman year.
That was
too?
freshman
Oh,
year. Yeah, so your ass
Yeah.
didn't even care to go to the movies.
I did not. I do not recall
You
that
don't
movie
even
even
remember?
being in the movie theaters.
Wow.
No, it wasn't until I came back home and I saw the movie on DVD.
Damn, do we have
a
DVDs
friend of mine-
back then? You was
yeah.
fancy if you had DVDs.
A friend of mine in 2000, yeah, a friend of mine had it and
Then you watched
it with him, but I don't remember that shit
I
in the
don't
movie
remember either.
theaters.
You're right. I don't
I
remember.
had so
it.
much fucking fun
We
the freshman year.
we were doing the most.
The most.
So that's what so what else is it? Martin Luther King, January 15th. Now, did it fall on the 20th this year? Will it fall on the 20th? I think so.
I don't even know what today is. For sure.
Sure. I don't know what today is either. Let me see. Okay,
today's the
so
day?
it will fall on January 20th. Now,
I just know it's the third Monday of January.
it's always the third Monday of January. So it falls on the 20th, but his birthday is like January 15th. I think he was born in what, 26?
29.
29.
Mm-hmm.
So he would be old if he was still alive.
91.
God, 91. So he would have been passed if it was like natural. Like, but I did have some information on King Day because one thing that I always realized about this was it wasn't a kumbaya, everybody, let's pass this federal holiday. There are some states that literally resisted King Day because it's a federal holiday.
Right.
This is like
President's Day.
This is like President's Day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this was like in 76, I believe, is when there was a Democrat and a Republican. They literally was like, we want to make this a national holiday.
Mm-hmm.
But first people were like, well, how are we going to, if it's a federal day, you have to pay people. Especially the government for people
workers
to be off,
and stuff,
right?
yeah.
But then on the state level, it just depends on if you're going to give your people the day off or not.
Mm-hmm.
But schools are closed. But some days I feel like schools are open, schools are closed. But this year, schools are closed. Yes.
I remember they're closed this year.
They're closed this year.
I can't remember them not being closed. Even when I was a kid, it was closed.
I don't even remember.
Because I remember my mom having to figure out where I was going to go. And
right,
a couple
daycare.
of times. Yeah, and a couple of times I ended up going over to Corey's house. Because her mom was off. So, yeah. And I remember, shout out to Miss Brenda for this one. Because, you know, this Stevie Wonder song. The King Celebrate song.
Happy birthday to you.
No. Celebrate. I
have no idea what that is.
Oh, God. So they would play that on the radio.
I don't know what that is.
It's okay. We're moving on. So they would play that on the radio. And Miss Brenda would have us like marching around the living room, like singing the song and like commemorating him. Yeah. So we would be off from school, but we would still like celebrate him.
We never did anything like that.
Oh,
no. I just remember, it was just a day off. Now that's sad. Because when you're a kid,
you're a kid, you don't know, and you don't really care.
Like I don't have to be home from school.
Yeah.
But as I got older, and you know, I'm the history politician person. But Robert E. Lee, right? He was a Confederate commander or whatever for the Confederate Army. There are states that literally celebrate King Day and Robert E. Lee Day. Mm-hmm. Now, how much of a contrast is that? Now, when I read up on him, because I had to brush up kind of, he was like for slavery, but he wasn't. Right. But he was in the Confederate Army. But so we know that the Confederate Army was for slavery, and they were fighting for states' rights, right? But so it's like Arkansas, Alabama, Mississippi, Virginia, and Florida that literally share King Day and Robert E. Lee Day. So like it's still like a spit in like a black man's eye. You feel me? It's just like
he can't even have a day.
He can't even have a goddamn day. Like everything he did for civil rights and for even like he was killed in 68? Was it 68? Yes, it had to be 68. So about
69.
King.
Yeah.
It was 68. Okay. And then it was like, about 10 years later that they wanted to make this a federal holiday. But people were like, oh, it's going to cost too much to pay federal employees. Then it was like, wow, why do we have to be off on his day? It was all these crazy things that people were bringing up to resist this. Yeah. But basically now every state celebrates or observes King Day. Mm-hmm. So, but like I said, it was a few states that literally celebrate Robert E. Lee Day. Like, could you not?
Can he just have his?
Can he just have a day? But some states,
Coretta did not sign up to have his day to be shared with Robert E. Lee.
So Virginia first in 2000, they had a Robert E. Lee Day, King Day. So the Friday before King Day, how about this? They make it Robert E. Lee Day. Like the Friday before, like we still gonna put him in front of y'all. Like I don't understand. I don't care if he was for slavery, wasn't for slavery, kind of, sort of. He still was in the Confederate Army.
Right.
So why would you put somebody like that along with... that is like the polar opposite of Martin Luther King.
It's like a stab in the back.
It's a stab in the back. Yeah, it's a spit in your eye.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Happy Birthday and King Day. So the kids will be out. It's a federal holiday. Mm-hmm. And I think it's sad that there probably are some kids who don't even understand what's going on. What it's for. Do they still teach that in school? They always teach Martin Luther King, but do they even understand?
So my son in the kindergarten knew, I don't know about the day, but he knew about Martin Luther King getting shot and killed by a white man. Like,
That's
in
how he
kindergarten.
understood it? Okay,
In kindergarten.
wow. Okay.
And I'm like,
Is that how they taught it?
I didn't even
No,
learn
that
it like
right.
that in kindergarten, because we didn't give a shit about race in kindergarten or hell, even elementary school. So like, why would you put that out there? Like, and I know it's a fact. I know it happened, but why are y'all starting this so young?
I don't know.
He's in kindergarten for what?
I think because it's so prevalent and it depends on, it was his teacher white or black. Do you know?
I ain't like her.
Never mind. Okay, sorry, but I think our kids are taught race early on, and I think because they catch on so early. Corey knows black and white. I ain't teach her nothing. I didn't indoctrinate her like this is black, this is white, this is mixed, this is Chinese or Asian. No, she already knows.
That's so crazy to me.
But these kids are way smarter than we were. They're 20 times more. Like, they can operate, my daughter can operate an iPhone, an iPad, a computer, an Android. She goes back and forth between all of these like it's nothing. I ain't teach her nothing.
These damn kids.
They're too smart. So I think you kind of have to keep up with the times. And if they understand something, I think you do. But say he was black and shot by a white man, that's a little forward.
I'm having to explain to my son at 5 years old in kindergarten about
race.
Yes, right.
About race.
Right.
I mean, but you do have a black son too.
Yes. And I was going to talk to him, just not in kindergarten.
Yeah.
He'll need to know about
Right.
kindergarten.
So he's like, all this is like thrown into like, I understand. I get it. But so January 20th this year's an observance of King Day. That's the degree side of this show. And the rest will be fuck shit. Pretty much.
That's how we do it.
That's how we do it. So we're going to move along to group chat.
Group chat.
And this is rather interesting. Okay, so who's first in group chat? I have written down, but I don't remember.
All right, so
Hall of Fame.
Just a few shout outs.
Okay.
So Whitney Houston and the Notorious B.I.G.
Yes.
will be inducted into the 2020 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which is major.
So Biggie is just now going? Pop went a long time ago.
A year or two? Yeah.
Just a year or two? Really? So do you have to be in, and you probably know this, do you have to be in music in a certain amount of time before they induct you? Or is it just based solely off of who nominates you and then the votes?
The votes.
Okay.
So there is criteria that you have
to
follow. Don't ask me because I don't know. I didn't.
I thought it was like 25 years. There's a certain.
So there is a time frame.
Yeah. I'm about to look right now.
Because
that's very interesting.
And then they both have been nominated.
Because sometimes you can go
lot.
Right.
They've been both nominated a lot.
And then you don't meet the vote.
And then they don't make it.
Okay.
Right. Like Rufus and Shaka Khan have been nominated I don't know how many times, and they still haven't gotten in there yet.
But they were, are you serious?
And I think Janet Jackson just got there last year, I think it was.
But these are icons we're talking about, though.
Right.
Like Whitney Houston is an icon, and she's almost been passed away for, when did she pass? 16?
No, it was
15?
No,
it couldn't have been Mike died
11.
in about 2011. She wasn't too far behind
11.
Michael Jackson.
No, it was either 11 or 12.
Somewhere like that.
Yeah.
Somewhere like that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, for Whitney Houston to just now go,
Getting in there, yeah.
that I think that's kind of egregious. Like, she was an icon, that's the voice. So I think that, okay, like, I guess Biggie, I don't know, maybe, I guess I maybe agree with that.
NWA is in there.
Right. I mean, but they've been in, but that's like 87. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but shout out to them. I don't agree. Whitney Houston probably should have went a long time ago.
Agree.
But do they take if you wrote your own music too? Because the Songwriters Hall of Fame is different from the Hall of Fame. Okay, it's two different places.
Two totally different things. So the Songwriters Hall of Fame, I'm actually going to shout out a couple of artists. Sorry. Mariah Carey, the Neptunes, and the Isley Brothers are all getting inducted in the 2020 Songwriters Hall of Fame. That's major. Jermaine Dupri was inducted last year, the year before. My years are off.
Of course, they're running all
I don't
together.
even know what today is.
Right, we don't even know what today is. We're
Yeah.
just running all together.
But yeah,
So JD
that's
went before. Well, Mariah Carey, JD wrote
a lot together.
they wrote a lot together.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think I understand the songwriting part. I kind of get that, but just as I guess maybe a whole, I just don't understand Whitney why it took so long. I don't know. Okay. But that's very interesting. So shout out to them. And what else do we have?
What else we got? Chick-fil-A.
Okay. So first of all, I still go get me a Popeyes chicken sandwich once a week. I can't help it. It is so good. And I was talking to my sandwich the other day. I was like, you are so good. I was like, this is the biggest piece of meat I've got yet. I was like, it's so good. Now I took the top bun off, y'all. So I eat my sandwiches like that. Burgers and stuff. I take the top bun off.
Oh.
So I just eat one piece of bread instead of two. I always do that. So, but I asked for extra mayo. So I had mayo. I'm holding it. Didn't matter. It was so good. And then so I'm eating it. I'm talking to the sandwich.
I can't.
I was like, you're so big.
I can't.
Pause.
So hold on. Before we go further.
Before we go to, yeah.
So speaking of, apparently on Family Feud Canada, some chick. So the question was, it was only one answer. The question was, what is Popeye's favorite? And then the girl buzzed, chicken sandwich!
What was the answer?
And everybody's looking at her like,
She was so happy.
she was so happy. And then here come that
sounds
big.
like me. So what was
And the other guy was like, spinach.
Oh, yo.
Popeye the Sailor Man.
So this is
Not
first
the
of all, so
Popeye
this
chicken
is in
sandwich.
Canada too that they
Yeah.
on it. So it's just not the States. We're idiots around the
Right.
world. In the world, we're
Right.
the dumbest people.
Right.
So they own it in Canada.
So Chick-fil-A, not Chick-fil-A. Popeyes.
This is so funny to me.
Popeyes gave her, for her enthusiasm, $10,000 worth of free chicken.
That's some black shit right there.
And she wasn't even,
She not black.
no.
But for her to be like, Popeye chicken sandwich!
She was so excited. Like,
Like, what are you doing? Like, wait for the rest of the question.
one answer.
Wow.
One answer.
Oh, so it was the one. They just had the one. They go, ding.
Because Popeye the Sailor Man,
It's,
he likes olive oil and he likes spinach. That's it.
but she cut him off. It was like Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Chicken sandwich. She was
But
so excited about
that's
that
how I
damn
would have been,
chicken
though.
sandwich.
They would have bought Popeye's boom with his original.
Loud and wrong.
Loud. What is a Popeye's classic chicken sandwich for 500, Alex? Like, that's
And
how
bring
I
my
would have
pub
been.
boy back, please.
Oh my God. So this is in Canada. So this is like a whole, I mean, at least that's like North America. I don't know. I don't know if this was anywhere else in the world, but that sandwich took over for a month or so, took over our lives because people are like, just get chicken.
2019 was all about
It was all about Popeyes.
Popeyes and that chicken sandwich.
So Chick-fil-A for the whole month of January. This is, how can you still compete? We're going to give away free nuggets.
8 count.
8 count.
This is the 8 count.
So, but you're still not competing like at all. Okay, you're giving away free chicken. Popeyes people are paying and waiting 2 hours in line for a chicken sandwich. You just giving me an 8 count, not even a 12 count? Give me my Polynesian.
Not the 1 count.
Oh God, the one strip or something they give the kids.
Right.
Give kids one strip. So they can't compete.
No.
They're trying their best to keep up with Popeyes.
That whole marketing, like that 8 count is just not as marketable.
It's not.
Nobody's going to like rush into line to go get an 8 count.
I bet you they line was weak.
I went yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot, but I did get a salad. I did. I got a salad. No bacon. The Cobb salad with no bacon.
Okay.
I always get that.
Okay.
But I went yesterday and it was just like
Just regular.
like normal.
Wow. So nothing was wrapped around on 2 hours. They probably were thinking, man, you can't compete with that sandwich. I'm trying to tell you, all it is a big white piece of chicken, some pickles, and some mayonnaise on that bun. Baby.
That's it.
That's it. Period. Like, you can't compete. I could see if they said for like, I don't even know how long you could do it. Even if it was through February, you still can't compete because people were paying and waiting in line.
Yes.
So I think Chick-fil-A, that ship has sailed. Let's go.
Yeah.
I go get it once a week. And I just like, oh, look at you. I was like, oh, I think you're the biggest piece of chicken I've got yet. I was talking to, and my daughter's like, Mom, this is crazy. She goes, Mom, this is outrageous. And I was talking
to the chicken.
I was talking to my sandwich. So they're not going to be able to compete.
No.
They're just going to have to take second best.
Yeah, that's it.
And poor KFC, people, are they still open?
They are, and now they're promoting their chicken bowl.
What is
and
that?
More gravy.
They like to put gravy and corn and nacho chips and
wait.
licorice in their shit.
I had it years ago.
That's nasty.
Years ago. It was so good.
You be killing me with this so good. You like, I had a Whopper. It was so good. I had a quarter pounder. It was so good. What do she eat? Then she be like, oh, it was okay.
It was good.
That shit was
good.
nasty.
It wasn't, because all it was is like, when you're a kid, like you put that stuff together anyway. All it is literally
everything.
Mashed potatoes, gravy,
yes,
chicken, like the chicken nuggets, corn.
That's it. Gravy.
And that's it.
I say I don't like my food to touch.
Okay, well, yeah.
I don't like my food to touch. My food is literally separated, and then I eat one thing at a time. Like if I'm eating my vegetables, I'm gonna eat all my vegetables. Then if I eat my mashed potatoes, I'm gonna eat all my mashed potatoes. And then I save my meat for last, and then I eat all my meat. I can't stand when people stab their steak and dip it in their mashed potatoes. I'm like, you savage! Like, this nasty. That's fucking nasty to me. Like, I want to taste all my food.
I don't do that, but I will go around my plate and I'll eat everything. I'll eat everything at like one time, and then I usually end up with my favorite thing last. Somehow. Psychologically, I don't know what my brain is doing.
This is psychological for me. It really is psychological. Yeah. I take my food and then I scrape it and separate it. Oh. And then so usually it's my vegetables. It depends on if I like if it's like dressing or something like that. But I don't eat a lot of carbs. Like I'm telling y'all, I don't know what's going on in my life. But I don't eat, like, I like mashed potatoes. I'll eat mashed potatoes. But I don't really eat the carb, in my house. Like, but if I do, if it is the meat and then the carb and then the vegetables, I, like, eat it in, like, this. It's psychological. But I always scrape my food to make it separate, though. I don't like it to touch. And don't let that greens juice touch my cornbread. It's over.
It's delight.
It's nasty. I'm throwing it away. It is disgusting. When your cornbread gets mushy from the green juice, that's nasty. You gotta
delight.
This is what I do. I get my collard greens. I put them in the microwave first. Because if you know collard greens, they don't heat up well. It be in there going pop, 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 pop.
But it ain't warm.
But it's not warm.
Yeah.
So I heat that up first. I drain the juice. You gotta drain. You gotta hit that pop, 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 pop. You gotta drain it. Then I put the rest of my food on there. Then I heat it up. Is that a lot of work? Or I put the greens in a bowl. Like, I'm dead serious. I don't like that green juice floating around on my plate.
That's a lot.
I don't, but there's a lot of people that feel me though. Like,
there's a lot of people
like that. Like, I can't. I don't want.
Give me that green juice goodness.
The green juice is nasty.
See, this is our problem.
Why would you talk about food? This is our problem. This is our problem. Okay, what the fuck were we talking about? Okay, so we're Chick-fil-A. So Chick-fil-A's not going to win. Sorry. You're not going to win.
Sorry.
KFC should be going out of business soon.
Damn.
I remember KFC. That was the only place to be, baby.
Yeah.
And when they had that baked chicken, did you stand? Do you remember the
I
baked
did
chicken?
not.
You didn't stand
did
in
not.
line when they had.
Fuck
They
that
gave
one
you that
piece of
one
chicken.
piece of chicken.
Fuck that one piece of chicken.
I stood in line.
I remember
I
that.
left work.
I left work. I drove
I
by
left
it.
work.
I said, "Oh hell no!"
Because that's when I started the other job, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I left work and I told them, I said, I called. I'm still in line and it's a long line. And they understood. Like, I didn't get, like, written up or nothing. I called, told them, I'm trying to get this one piece of chicken.
Just one free piece of chicken.
One piece of chicken. Like, if that's some black shit I've never heard. But it was everybody, though.
Yeah.
It was everyone. And I
Yeah.
was working in, like, Roswell. So it was a combination of people there. But literally, everybody was waiting, kind of like Popeyes,
Yeah.
for that one piece of chicken.
That
And
one
that was
piece
the
of
first
chicken.
craze. That's the first thing I've ever seen like that.
Yeah.
When they came out with the grilled or whatever,
Yeah.
the baked chicken. Now, I ain't had KFC in a long time, but if I do, that's what I get. Their fried chicken is nasty. If that's chicken. Sorry, Popeyes. Or KFC. Shout out. Hit us up. Well, pay us. But anyway, yeah, enough of that.
Take that bowl.
Enough of that. So what do
And
we have
more
next?
gravy.
Can we talk about Andy?
Blowjob King.
Let's talk about Andy from Fire.
Yes.
So everybody, if you've been under a rock, you know about the Fire Festival, right?
That never happened.
That never happened. That was like Ja Rule was a part of this, and they were supposed to go down to the Bahamas, and they were gonna have like huts and tents, or it came out to be tents.
Well,
was
yeah,
supposed
it
to
was
be-
supposed to be.
Supposed to be like, what did they advertise it to be? Villas.
Yeah, the
right?
villas.
Like villas. And everybody, this was going to be like the Woodstock of like the new millennium. And they get all these celebrities to promote it. And they had, again, here we go, social media. They had models and they had slow it down when somebody's running out of the water and their hair is blowing. And they promoted this to be this big thing in the Bahamas. And only it was exclusive. It was like thousands of dollars. People were paying $50,000
For this one experience.
for this one experience, and that was regular.
Right.
That was some regular shit. That was regular, like stand in line at 11 o'clock before free. Free before 11. That was regular. So they Andy, if y'all remember, he was the older gentleman, and when they started catching hell. They need, because they went down there, and first of all, wasn't it like nothing?
It was nothing. And then it rained.
It became mush.
Right.
And
So now
there was no plumbing.
there's no villas.
There's nowhere to cook the food, eat the food.
Nowhere.
No plumbing for the bathroom.
No.
It was nothing. And then they realized it's hot, and we got to at least get water to people. So water was being held up in New York, right? In customs. It didn't even clear America. So it was supposed to go from like crates and crates full of water. It was supposed to go from New York to the Bahamas. And whoever this custom agent, he was not releasing it. So his name was Billy McFarland, right? That's the guy who, the scammer who, I think he ended up going to jail or whatever. He told Andy to what? I'm put it on you. Did he tell him what to do?
No, he didn't tell him.
He told him to
just
take
get
one
it-
for the team.
Right.
Okay.
And so Andy said,
Well, I can go down there and... No, he told him to go down there.
by
Did he insinuate?
I think it was more of an insinuation.
I think so.
Just to do whatever you have to do
To get this
to
water.
make it happen.
Right.
I don't think it was necessarily like blow 'em type of thing.
I think it was. Because remember he said... It was.
think it
remember
was?
He said he told me to go down there and suck his cock. What? First of all, I hate that
I
word.
hate that word.
There's like, I don't like the P word, I don't
No.
like the cock word, and I don't
No.
like the M word. The other M word. I'll say motherfucker all day. It's not that, you guys. I hate the other M word. It's disgusting.
I just think about that meme.
I hate that word. But he was like, he did go down there and tell him Because
do
I
what
think
you
he
have to do.
I think he knew that he
to
was.
get this water.
I think he knew that maybe that custom agent was gay, and Andy was gay. If you've watched the show, or the documentary, and I think he did tell him to go down there and do that. Because I remember he was saying he wanted me to go down there because he's all
Business,
straight and
all
proper.
professional.
He was like he wanted me to go down there and suck his cock. He said I had to go down there and take one for the team. So, but I know he went down there, but I don't think he did that.
No,
but it's just.
But he was willing to.
He was willing to. So
he was
what's up
do
with Andy?
anything.
So what did Andy
get that water?
Why are we talking about Andy?
All right. So 1 year after the Netflix documentary.
This was 1 year because we talked about this last year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're right.
1 year after the documentary aired on Netflix, Evian.
This is real, you guys.
Right. He
they gave him a deal.
He got a deal with Evian, y'all.
Now I wonder was that the real water? They probably went and got like Walmart water, but
probably.
But Evian gave him a deal. And what is the deal? The tagline?
Oh, so good you do anything for it.
Like how fucking hilarious is that?
Oh my God.
Andy was really down there. That you want somebody on your team.
That's somebody.
That's somebody you want on your team.
Yeah,
because he was willing to go down there and
take one for the team.
He said, "Take one for the team." So now
Literally.
Andy supposedly has a show. He got Evian water, and literally, there's a contest going on right now.
Right now until 11:59 p.m. tonight.
To get like a custom Andy water.
Yeah, to get one of those bottles of water.
Get a blowjob water.
You have to follow him. You got to comment your friends' names in his comments, and he's going to pick 10 random people
to get that bottle. Famous for those stupidest things. Now, I'm telling you, that was the best part of the whole documentary because you didn't see it coming.
Ja Rule can't live this down, but Andy gets water.
Exactly. Every time people like Ja Rule, he didn't go to jail. He wasn't indicted on anything. He really was just like an investor who just got caught up in this whole thing.
Right, just like everybody else.
Everybody else.
But it's like Ja Rule can spit or he can laugh, he can breathe, and people like fire, fire, fire. Andy gets deals, TV deals, Evian deals.
Show.
Right.
Like that shit is crazy. So yeah, if you want to find, I don't know how you, we don't know anything about Andy. We just know that he has a straight up water deal. Mm-hmm. So good to do anything for it.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
That's the tagline.
Goodness gracious. So now we wanted to talk about, this is something I really want to talk about, you guys. And Keke Wyatt. Mm-hmm. She just had her 10th baby by her third husband. Mm-hmm. Now, I want to preface this. Mm-hmm. If you do your thing, live your life. Mm-hmm. But I don't think she gives up maternity clothes.
Probably not.
I don't think she gives up maternity clothes because she stayed pregnant.
All the time.
Keke Wyatt is always pregnant.
Always.
Every time I see like somebody like, oh, she's saying, she rubbing her big old belly. Mind you, she snapped back. She got that snap back.
She does.
She got that snap back.
She does.
But she's always pregnant.
Always. That's a lot.
And Keke Wyatt is our age and she's still having babies.
I can't imagine.
And I remember her saying something about she takes care of them. She don't want a whole bunch of nannies and all this stuff. Mm-hmm. But she's on her 10th child.
Bless her.
I have 2 and I'm going crazy.
Right. Bless her. Cause
okay, I got 2 and I mix up their names. I'm like, you. Right. How do you even out of 10 kids? How do you even know what the number 7 likes? Because I can't keep up with you. It's too many. Like, how does everybody get their equal time? It's too many.
That's a good question.
To start calling them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
But then would you get confused?
I would get definitely confused.
7. No. Wait.
Shit.
No.
4.
You're 9.
You know what I'm talking to. That's what your parents know. You know who I'm talking to. I'm
That's
looking at you. That was always, you know who I'm talking to.
I'm looking dead at you.
I'm looking dead at you.
My name.
You didn't call my name. And that's what we would do. I play dumb. I'd be like, they would call me. They'd be like, Connie, Bruce, Delana, Yvonne. you. Like, call the whole. They start calling dog. I call Spike. I be like, Spike. I mean, shit.
I do the same
I
thing.
call, because you say the dog's name all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm calling my kids and I throw the dog's name in there. I'm like, shit, Spike. Oh my God, calling my kids my dog name.
You know who I mean.
You know who I'm talking
Shit.
to. But I mean, 10 kids.
That's a lot. I
Damn.
don't know how she can.
If you
her
can afford them,
patience.
okay, fine. You do your
Yeah,
thing.
that's fine. Whatever. I'm not slamming you. For
I-
whatever. Do what you do,
But
boo,
that's a lot
for
of goddamn
me,
kids. And you know, like our grandparents used to have like was 9. What was up with 9 kids?
I don't know.
I think everybody had like 9 kids
9,
back in the
yeah.
day. But she pump out baby
After baby.
after baby
After baby.
That must be some
Literally.
good woo-ha. Like, that's some good stuff.
Can you?
It still got shape and everything. Maybe just
That's
fall
what I was
out.
about to
The
say,
baby
like-
go,
Can you feel anything up there? Like,
can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? No. Just,
Like-
it gotta be like, that's some good stuff.
like, does she like pop them out and then immediately start doing her Kegels? Like, I don't. That's a
1,
lot.
2, and 3, 4, 5, 6,
And
7,
seven,
8,
and
9, 2, and 3, and 4. We are ridiculous.
seven,
We're counting giggles. Oh, they do work. I will say that. I did that a lot.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she has to like pop it out and then just immediately just go right into it because
Oh.
that's a lot. 10 kids
And she's our age.
coming. Oh,
I don't know if any cesarean. I would assume that these are all natural births, but
that's a lot.
one thing
Go,
about her,
Kiki.
she you look at her after she had that baby, and I'm like, what
What
the hell?
baby?
What baby?
Right.
What baby?
Right. But she trades her husbands in like that too.
Wait, she traded her husband's in like a used car, okay?
Because I didn't even know she got rid of the other one until the new one popped up. I had no idea. I mean, I don't follow her like that, but I'm like, I don't. When
It's
did
a
he
whole
leave?
new man.
When did he leave?
He
Where's the new one come from?
something Lamar was his name, but look, I think she be telling these niggas like, you gonna marry me, and we gonna have a baby. Is that the agreement? Because it
And that's
always
it.
goes like that. They be married for a short amount of time, and then she pop a couple babies out.
Go ahead,
I'm
Kiki.
like-
I applaud you, girl, because could not be me.
I don't even know 10 people. Like, I don't even like 10 people to cut. Like, how do I have 10 kids? That's a lot of kids.
That's a lot of kids.
But she do her thing. You know, they call her just as batty and crazy. So
Well, yeah,
she stabbed her first husband.
yeah.
But that was socially
abuse, though.
self-defense.
Right.
The other husband
can't
left
blame
her
her
when
for
she was
that.
like 8 months pregnant. And he just said she was crazy.
But you
And
knew about that beforehand,
you got to know Kiki Wyatt is batty.
right?
There must
You
be
know
some
what
good
you're-
stuff. It has to be.
To come up with to be all right with the netty.
Yeah, to deal with it.
Yeah.
And then just be like, okay, I'm just going to
Let's have another kid.
Be baby
And
daddy
another
number
kid.
5.
And another kid. And another kid. And another
So
one.
congratulations on her 10th kid. I think
You
this is
go,
her
Kiki.
11th pregnancy. She did have a stillbirth.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a lot of times.
You go, Kiki, because that could not be me.
Because I know once I had my kids, I got rid of my maternity clothes. I think she keeps maternity clothes.
She has to, because she's pregnant all the time.
She's pregnant?
But she has more than one. Like she had the baby shower though, right? So for the last one, didn't I see something where she had a baby shower?
Why do you have a baby shower? You have a whole bunch of fucking kids. That's selfish. Like, you want me to give you some more presents? Bitch, you just had a baby 2 years ago.
I'm not giving you nothing.
I'm not giving you another
Nothing
crib.
else.
I'm not doing that. Look, we both like, I'm not. Because they say that's selfish, right? If you have a baby shower and you have another baby, you're not supposed to have a baby shower, right? Is that how it goes?
I had one. Mine are 2 years apart, but that was also boy girl.
A boy and girl.
But if I had any more like right after that,
And it's
that
a
would've
girl,
been
you're not
selfish.
supposed to do it.
Yeah, that would have been real selfish of me.
But some people literally keep having baby showers for free shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I had one because my kids were 12 and 13 years apart.
You had to.
I had to. I had no. I think I have like 2 blankets left from Cameron. I gave everything away because she was supposed to be the only child.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Kiki Wyatt. So we're gonna
Shout
move.
out to you, girl.
Shout out. That is a for real shout out to you. Shout out to you. So we're gonna move forward along to get it off your chest, y'all. So this is our group discussion. And it's really important because I think it sets the tone for our climate.
Right.
What would you do for likes? What would you do for likes? Like, seriously. Like, if you knew for Degrees and Chuck T's, if you do something and it's going to get us like 10,000 likes, like 14,000 views, but I say KB, like Andy, you got to take one for the team. Like, what would you do? What is what would you do, or what is your limit to say I would not do this? If you knew that it was gonna put us in front of a whole bunch of people, but you had to take one. Come on, Andy. What do you think?
I don't know.
What would you say? Oh, I wouldn't do past this.
I'm not.
Because a lot of stuff just popped in my mind. What would you do if somebody said, I guarantee y'all 20,000 views? What would you say? Okay, but I'm not going to do this. Me, I would say I'm not going to have sex on camera. Everything else is fair game.
Never.
I'm like, I wouldn't have sex on camera.
Never.
I wouldn't do that.
Never.
But
I don't like evidence.
Evidence, but this is for 20,000 views.
I don't give a shit. No.
But it's gonna be evidence. So what would you say? Just maybe like,
I don't put myself out there. Like
I know
that,
you don't,
so
but I'm. That's why I'm asking you.
I might show a cheek or two
We ain't gonna get no likes
for some cheeks.
for a cheek.
They always like cheeks.
One cheek or two cheeks?
It depends on how I feel that.
Oh my God, we would.
But if one cheek looks better than the other cheek
No, it
that particular
doesn't.
day,
But you gotta
like,
see. This is what about social media. It's all about the lighting. It's about angles.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, we take so much time about social media and we care so much about what other people think. I think to the point we don't even realize it. When we talked about this conversation, I had to just do a self-inventory. And I was like, yeah, I spend a lot of time on social media. And I know if I put something out there and it depends on my likes and my views, it reflects how I feel.
Oh.
It really does. Yeah. But I don't, subconsciously it does. I don't
Right.
think I'm intentionally like, bitch, if I don't get 200 likes, I ain't shit. You know, I'm not doing that. But, you know, you feel good when it's just like, oh, I put this out there. Oh, yeah.
Like, I posted a selfie and only got 15 likes.
Exactly.
Wait a minute.
Right.
Is this thing on?
Right. You thinking like, yo, like when IG went down. Do you remember when IG went down? People went ballistic. But
They went back to Twitter.
People went back to MySpace. What are you talking about? People are like, I'm going back to MySpace. Everything. It was like WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, everything went down.
Was down.
It was like this massive outage or whatever.
Yeah.
And I had posted, fuck this, I'm going back to MySpace. And but it shows you how like we're anxious.
Right.
We can't grab our phones and we
Right.
can't get on social media. And you're right. If I think I'm cute and I get 15 likes, nigga, I got a problem.
I'm pissed.
I got a
pissed.
problem.
Right.
But what did we do before that? Do you even remember? I don't. What did we used to do before Google? I remember calling people. You're like, yo, do you remember? Like King Day. Like if we were trying to think of 1968, you would have to call 3 people
Right.
to get that
figure it out.
information.
Yeah.
Right. Because now you can just hold up and you pull it up on your phone and
Right.
you just remember it. But what did we do before Google? Do you remember?
Ask Jeeves.
Ooh.
That was my shit.
That was like Google, right?
Yeah.
That was online.
He
right?
was like the first Google.
or Siri or whatever.
And I felt like Jeeves.
But that was on
Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves. Wow, you took that bad. You showed your age.
Yeah.
But see, that was still online though, right?
Right. That was still online.
And
Before Jeeves, we had to go to the library.
Encyclopedia Britannica. Encyclopedia.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. My parents bought that. I had the whole bookshelf of encyclopedias. So if you want to know about stegosauruses,
You go there.
you go. And I did a report on stegosauruses. I'll never forget. I was so stressed out. 8th grade.
Oh.
We had to pick a dinosaur. Don't ask me why. The fuck. I didn't have to use nothing about dinosaurs in my grown life, but we did. And a stegosaurus, and I was so like, for
Why'd
real,
you pick that one?
because it was weird. Because I'm weird. I wanted something that I was the only stegosaurus.
Of course.
So the Stegosaurus has the spikes coming out its back, and it has the tail with all these spikes on it. And so everybody was doing T-Rex and
Of course.
what's the shit that what's this called?
The bird.
The bird.
I can't remember.
Is it Stegosaurus? What's the one that flies? God dang it.
I can't think of it.
I can't think of his name. But
my jam was the woolly mammoth. That was my jam. I don't know why. I don't know why that was my jam. The woolly mammoth.
The woolly mammoth. Yeah, I mean, but then, I guess. I mean, only just involved to was an elephant. You know what I'm saying? But I did a Stegosaurus. I think a Stegosaurus is kind of maybe like the rhinoceros. Like, it's kind of where they went to. But where are we talking about?
How we found...
Okay, Jeeves. So was it AskJeeves.com?
I think so.
Okay, so I do remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember AskJeeves.com. And then it formed to Google. And do you know what's the first color of the G in Google? It's blue.
Oh.
It's always, the colors are the same.
Oh.
Just thought I'd drop random degrees. Okay, no, go back to it.
I never cared.
So
I don't know.
So our social media anxiety, like what would you do for likes? So you would show one cheek for Degrees of Chuck T's.
The one with the tattoo on it?
You already did that.
No, not my cheek.
Your cheek
I showed
was
the
right
thigh.
there.
I showed the thigh.
3 inches higher is your cheek. Your
I would
booty.
show the cheek. I would show it.
You would show half a cheek.
And let me finish my tattoo off.
So you would show a cheek. So you just be like,
that's why I said one cheek. And depending on the lighting and how my butt might look, I might show the second.
Right. You're like, who gonna do my Photoshop? Who gonna do my Photoshop? Who taking the picture? How much lighting?
Right.
See how we like
Take the cellulite off.
everything is like well thought out,
Put
well
some makeup on my
planned.
butt.
Right, exactly.
Photoshop the shit out of it.
We can't be ourselves no more. And then it's just
No.
like, who are you?
Yeah.
Like we get so caught up in social media. Who are you?
Yeah.
That we lose sight of who we are. Because I'm telling you, I'll never forget. I put something up. I swear to God, it was funny. In about 10 minutes, nobody likes it. I pulled it down. I'm thinking,
Never mind.
this is the funniest shit ever. When I laugh, especially at my jokes, if I laugh at my own jokes, my own material, it's fucking hilarious. You know, because we're so hyper critical, not hyper critical. But if it was like 10 minutes, bitch, I'm like,
Nobody? No takers?
nobody.
No.
I pulled that shit down so fast.
What was it? Do you
I
remember?
don't even remember. And this is like recently too. Like, but that's how we feel. Like it's, and you're supposed to just put yourself out there. You're supposed to just go ahead and do it because you don't never know who's gonna like it. But again, I could kind of have to say honestly, not my self-worth, but it's kind of like if it doesn't get what I think it should get, it's not worth anything.
We've had this conversation before.
We've had this conversation.
Like, wait a minute.
What you
How
mean?
dare you not like my shit?
Like, and if we
what the fuck are you doing? Oh, it was only a like? You put your pissy ass hands to put that one finger
Not
on
even
that
a
one
heart.
like.
Not even a heart.
Bitch, you better heart my shit.
You better heart my shit, right? And then we feel, we feel away. I do, because I go back and like I get a bunch of likes, right? I'll push the thing to see who liked it, who put this. My aunt has this thing about doing this. She does this face. Who? She does that face like she's shocked about everything. And this, I can say good morning. She's like, "Ooh." Why are you surprised that I woke up this morning? Like, what are we doing? Like, she does that. She does that on everything. But I have to see. I want to see who liked what, who put the hearts, who just gave the thumbs up, who get out. But it's like subconsciously I do it.
Right.
And then, but that face always. But why does she do it? I have to ask her. Why do you do that?
use that one?
Why you always? That's the surprise face or shock, right?
That's a good one. Maybe I should start using that one because I heard everything.
I heard everything.
And then sometimes when I'm like, you know what? You didn't like my shit.
Now I'll skip. Look, let's talk about it.
I'm only gonna like yours. I don't
That's
even love it. I
social
like
media
it.
pettiness. If I know you don't like my shit, I'm not liking your shit.
If you didn't tell me happy birthday, I'm not telling you happy birthday. Fuck your birthday.
And I remember.
I'll have to go back in my memory.
Did
I say thank you? Did they tell me happy birthday? Did I tell them thank
Did you
you?
wish me Merry Christmas? Because I'm so petty. If I know you didn't, I ain't saying shit. And we could be cool. But I just feel like everything has to be like, it's a transaction.
Right.
It's like a like for a like.
Right.
We like it. That means I mean this much to
Right.
us. And then we also...
And it shouldn't be like that,
It shouldn't, but this is
really
the time
Yeah.
of like... Our self-worth depends on how many likes and views we got.
Yeah.
Like, there are some people where I'm like, damn, you got 2 likes. But you turn your nose up to it. You like, damn, bitch, that's all you got. Let me give you a like just to help you out. Like,
it's been up there for 6 hours.
right,
Like, what's going
that's
on?
all you got. Like, yeah, but I can't help.
Oh
and
my
I
God.
also think too, it depends on what you're doing.
Right.
Like if you're in the industry or if you're
Right.
like, if you're a model or whatever, like we literally are in media. So we need the likes. We
Right.
need the views. And like, we're not those people just like, those people who make music for themselves. Yeah, that's stupid. Like people have to like your music. The people will be like, oh, I just do it for the art and the appreciation of.
Like literally, we do this because we love it.
Right.
But if you
we
guys
need
didn't
to
like
know,
it,
we would change it up or do something
Right.
different. Like
literally,
This
like,
one's
and that's
been 2
how
years.
it goes.
That's
right.
how it goes. That's how it goes. And then take it a step further. If you're a woman, you're looking at IG models.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking at, what was that picture? And you said, I know Photoshop when I see it. Was that Lori?
Yeah, it was
Lori
Lori's
Harvey?
birthday.
And all of her friends,
Uh-huh.
everybody's picture perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's got these waves. Everybody's got like glowing skin.
It was like that one picture. I was like, what happened here?
One picture was like sunk in a little bit.
Yeah, and then like in that one area, and then another area on somebody else.
But we pick ourselves apart.
Yeah.
And she probably don't even look that bad.
No.
And she was in a bitch. The last time I wore a 2-piece. I don't. That's how middle school. But again, that's just how self-conscious we are.
Right.
That's how much we pick ourselves apart.
As we're eating gummy bears.
Like, look, I will drink a bottle of wine at 2 o'clock in the morning and be like, why is this happening to me? It's not fair.
I don't want to be fat anymore.
But I'm up here drinking like okay, so that's why I said I don't do too much fruit because it has a lot of sugar.
Okay.
Sugar does affect me.
Right.
I've noticed that. But what I said was I'm not giving up my gummy bears, and wine is so hard, but that's very, very sugary.
Right.
But I don't eat fruits like that because it does affect me. It's a high sugar content.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't complain when it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I will literally go downstairs. I'm about to be so honest right now. Drink a bottle of wine and then go upstairs and edit a picture. I don't like this part of myself. I don't like that. Let me squeeze this in. Let me pull that out. And then wondering why the fuck I gotta do it. Like,
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna have a moment of honesty.
Yeah.
Like sometimes we just do that. Let me just gloss myself over. My skin looks a little blotchy. Thank God.
Wait, I'll send it to you. Fix this.
Right.
Fix that.
Right. But we gotta.
I don't like my hair. Smooth that shit out.
I'm gonna be honest. I had to get on my computer because she didn't like her hair. I had to get on my computer to edit
But
it.
see, I told her not to worry about it. I was like, you know what, it's fine.
But
if you got to get on the computer, it's whatever. I don't care.
But I knew that you cared, and
Not as much as I did the last time. Okay, see, here's the thing.
because this was a big deal.
The last time we were at an event and we took some pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I did not like my hair.
At all.
I could not stand my hair
At
because
all.
it was time for it to get done, and it looked like
She saw it. I didn't see it.
yeah. So I wasn't happy with it, and so
And
when
we
I got
took
the
nice
pictures
pictures.
back, I was like, ugh,
And we
No.
couldn't use any pictures.
I don't like it.
We had some cute poses.
I'll take it for the team, but I don't.
The lighting was bomb, and she was looking at 2 curls at the top of her head that she didn't like. So the next time I knew what exactly she wanted edited. So she was like, don't worry about it.
Honestly, that time, it wasn't that big of a deal. Because for real,
you said
it was not that big of a deal.
But I knew.
It really wasn't. I was like, I didn't care. I mean, I noticed it. I saw it.
But did I fix it?
You did fix that. The hell out of that shit. Like it wasn't even there.
She said, you fixed that motherfucker.
It wasn't even there no more.
But you know why? Because, well, why can't we be ourselves? Why do we care so much? And I just
need somebody to tell me when I have a curl.
But see,
sticking up like this.
You'll see something and I won't see it. Now, there are some things I will like, hold up, do this, do that, do this. But we pick ourselves apart.
You'd be like, I hate that picture. Why?
You'd be like, you're so cute. I'm like, no, bitch, delete it. But why does it matter? Because I'm someone that says, I don't care about shit. Fuck you. I'll do what I want. And then I care about everything. 15 likes.
I care.
Oh, I shit about myself. Like,
Throw
why?
the whole post away.
Throw the whole post away. Delete. Start over. Why do we do that? Letter. And I don't even know that I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Because you'll see people do the dumbest shit. And then they get all these likes. They go viral. And you're literally caring about your art. You're caring about your comedy, your songwriting, your podcast. And this has worth.
Right.
But you motherfuckers only gave me 60 likes. I ain't shit. That's how you end up feeling. And we don't know why.
Yeah.
Like, why has it got... Like, it's only going to get worse.
Right.
Because I see it with my daughter. As I've said, I have a 17-year-old. Everything is dictated by social media. She'll tell me, Mom, you only got 100 likes. I'm like, only? Because she'll get like 1,000 likes and stuff. First of all, who are these motherfuckers liking your shit?
Who are these people?
Because I only know 2 friends. I know you got 2 real friends in real life. Who are these people? But kids, they gravitate to each other. They latch on to each other. They have friendships where they never even met the person. Like, are you being catfished? They don't even think that far. I don't even think they even know what catfish is. They may watch the show. I don't know. But so they form relationships that they're really not in. And they dictate their lives on the views and like for real. I'm like, for real. Like but I feel like if I wasn't in this industry or doing what we would do, it wouldn't matter.
Right.
But for a kid, for it to really matter, I feel like, okay, we're kind of going a little bit beyond.
Right.
Like, these are just regular lives.
I mean, I think it also has to do with, kids, they care.
They care too much.
But they don't mind passing out the likes. They don't mind being friends with X, Y, and Z.
Which is true.
The adults more so are like the lurkers. I can't let you know that I'm looking or that
if
I'm watching.
Like this, that means I see you.
Right. And I don't want to say that I'm following you because, if I see something, but then, you talk to somebody or you have a conversation with them. It's like, oh, I see you. I see what you're doing.
You're like, oh,
you do.
You see me?
For real?
I am a liker. I'm such a liker.
Me too.
I'm a big liker.
I'm a lover. I will double tap.
Right, I'll double tap.
I will go scroop to get to that heart.
I will get Facebook. I give my hearts, and I will, I'll just go down my timeline, and I don't even know why I'm a big liker. I think because I know what it means to people, because I know what it means to me.
Yeah,
and
because you're conscious of it.
I'm conscious of it, and I'm such a. Like, it takes me a lot. Like, I'll read what you're doing now. If you're stupid, I'm like, this is stupid. And I will. I'm like, you crying about your 15th boyfriend this time? Bitch, it ain't working. It's you. You are the problem. You know what I'm saying? You crying about first you be in a relationship. Oh, love is great. Me and my man, we don't need nobody. And next thing you know, you be posting scripture.
Look it up into your heart.
Right. Romans 10 and 9 and all this stuff. You be like, what? I gotta go to my Bible see what you're talking about. You be like, you've been she checking in at church. Wait a minute. You was just at the club free before 11.
Inspirational quote.
Inspirational. Talk about when I get my husband. Like, bitch, you're on your 4th baby daddy. Make your mind up. That's the shit I pass on.
And
That's the shit I pass on. But I'll laugh at you.
But again, you're not laughing on the post. You're scrolling.
I'm scrolling.
And they keep scrolling.
And I don't even, I'm so funny because this is so like hypocritical. Like, I only do 4 flicks. And if I don't see you, bitch, I don't see you. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4. If that's why I don't be seeing people post. And somebody be like, oh, did you see what so-so post? I'm like, what? No. Because then I hop off. But I post what I post, and I'm promoting this, and you better watch this, you better like this. But I don't look at your shit.
Pot. Kettle.
Right? Beat the kettle. I don't, but why is that? Why do we do that? And why?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Sorry.
Somebody say something.
My mama.
Oh,
just text me the times of Friday, next Friday, and Friday after next coming on TV.
Wow, she just told you. Well, they stay on BET.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it was on BET.
Where was it?
I didn't get to finish it. The text message.
Well, they stay on BET. I know Cute make so much money.
Paramount TV. I think it's been on. Shout out to my mama who always calls me when Friday, next Friday, and Friday after next calls and texts me in the middle of a podcast.
Right. So that means she's watching. Or do you think she's watching, or she just knows you like Friday?
Us.
She knows that you just love Friday.
All the Fridays.
That's crazy.
I love my mama.
So she just Miss Mary back up in the podcast. What was I gonna say? So you know, I'm kind of like I'm the person that leaps out. I don't think. I go blink, and that's me thinking about it. But I think I would if we're talking about me, like right now, me, like I don't know what I like how far would I go. But if it's me, like maybe like down the road, me like in 6 months, then I would like I don't know.
What you popping out?
No, I'm just trying to say like how far would I go?
What you showing?
I don't know.
Because we already said we're going to have to get naked for people to follow and like and do all that other shit. Because they don't like us being ourselves.
They don't like us being they like Degrees and Chuck T's, but they watch us.
And if we were naked.
If we was naked.
They'd be all over us.
They'd be all over us. Like sex sells. Like that is such, it doesn't matter. It's the what is it? The oldest, well, I think that's prostitution. Is that, what does they say? That's the oldest profession. But I'm just saying, like, with women, like, we have to show some skin.
Yeah.
We like wearing our baggy clothes and our, like, combat boots and our chucks and stuff like that.
Being comfortable.
We like being comfortable. But when we know we post something kind of cute, like, we had our close-ups, we had our big lips popping. Niggas is like I was like, oh, but you gotta see our big old juicy lips and shit. Like, okay, I see. Right, you be like, all right, I see what y'all doing. But if we just post
these
something,
fuckers in,
right? But if we just post regular, you know, our straight face, we be like, what up? I'm like, where you at? Crickets. Crickets. And we know that. We're not haters. God, we're not haters. We watch the market. We watch what our competition is doing. Mm-hmm. And we see people who are almost naked for their podcast. Your podcast is about your conversation, your thoughts, your entertainment. Mm-hmm. And there are some people we've seen, we just talked about, who are almost naked promoting their podcast. And it's like, so how do we compete with that?
We're going to have to be naked. Our next photo shoot, we're going to be naked. Nude. No clothes.
You're on your own.
Go with me. Follow me.
Look,
we're gonna be naked.
Look, I have to have on a big sweater like this that, like, remember we was like, bitch, I won't even take my leggings off. Y'all get to see some fingers and some toes. I got pretty feet. Ow, niggas, I like pretty feet. How y'all doing? Close up on my toes.
I got a tattoo on both my ankles. You can see that too.
Oh God. But
got
no,
tattoos everywhere.
our first photo shoot, we did kind of go there. But that was 2 years ago, bitch.
We could kind of go there again.
We kind of can.
Let's go there again.
Well, we can, but we put a lot of thought into that.
Yeah.
But I don't think we had it. So we picked ourselves apart, but it was 2 years ago. A lot has changed. A lot has changed. But we did go there. You had the thigh out with the tattoo going.
I'll show that again.
You do that. She's like, yeah, with the tattoo on the side.
Hi.
We had our little shirts on with no little nothing underneath. We thought
That was a little bit of something.
That back then it
was a little bit of something back underneath.
I told you I won't take my leggings off today. We pick ourselves apart, and it's just like we're thinking beyond the likes, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I post this, how many likes am I gonna get? Like, why would I take this down? And who likes it is important. That's very important.
Very.
Because if I know I got a core people that I know always like, they almost comment, they always share, and don't let somebody be out. What? Why you ain't share my shit?
Why the entire fuck? So they're not liking?
Right.
So, you ain't see my shit?
Right. So now
I will call you in a second. Oh! How pissed off should I be? Should I be pissed off right now?
Boo, now we've made it in our minds that we don't even like that person no more. Like, now you didn't...
And fuck you too.
They could have been sick in a hospital. Now we done killed them off in our minds. And you didn't share my shit. I don't like you anymore. Our friendship is over. Why are we in this point in our society?
That is so sad, but it's so damn
It's so true. This person could have been dealing with a death and ain't family. Fuck you. You didn't share my stuff.
Anything could have happened.
But we don't even think beyond the likes.
No.
It's like, comment, and share my shit. Like, the people who share, like, them is my aces. Like, I love y'all.
Yeah.
But if you like it, okay, that's cool. If you comment, okay, that's cool. But if you share my shit, like,
thank you guys.
Right, like, thank you. I feel
shout
good
out
about
to all
myself.
y'all, for real.
And we
love y'all.
We love y'all. But we know
y'all.
who those people are.
Yeah.
Like, we can identify those people.
Yeah.
And
shout out to you.
Our last podcast, which did very well.
It did good.
We were really excited about it. And for different reasons, not because we were like, oh my God, look at everybody watching it. But we were like we didn't have a time to promote. We were on a different day, a different time. But we were really excited.
We had like 2 hours to prepare.
I don't know. Was it even that? Because it was about 2-3 hours. It was like, can y'all be here? And we came and it did really good. And so when we decided to talk about this, I had to reflect. I said, am I happy because people are seeing me, that they are supporting me? Like, I had to really digest what it was about. I was just happy that since we made a change, that people are still following us. And I think we picked up more followers. So it wasn't a conscious, like, oh my God, you like me, or looking at my shit. It really wasn't. I was just really surprised at the movement that we did. But it wasn't on that superficial level. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And I think for me, it was because we had a moment last month.
Oh, we had a whole moment.
Or the 2 months before where we were like, okay, what's really going on? Like, nobody's saying anything. Nobody's commenting. Nobody's liking. And it was like, okay, again, it was the core people that we knew, but it was also like, okay, so where's everybody else?
Right.
What are we doing?
Right. Or what are we doing wrong?
Right. And then we really, it took a lot of time for us to sit and reflect and like, okay,
people are watching.
If you think about it, if you look at it this certain way, or just trying to go over the show and trying to see, okay, well, when did they drop off, or when did we get more people? And you know, seeing the numbers that last week did of not promoting, of just randomly going on live.
We just threw it up.
Having no time to prepare. Both of us were just fucking exhausted.
We were tired.
Just tired. And it was late. And we're like, why?
But all this stuff matters.
Right.
What time you post.
Right.
What do you post?
Right.
How many times you share it. How many times you promote it. It's analytics is a whole science.
Right. It is.
It is. And we were surprised because we were not in our normal time slot. We had, picked a new home. All these things do matter.
Right.
So on that front, like, it was just good to see that. I think we picked people up.
Yeah.
People were watching. But like everything else outside of it, it's like, why you ain't like my shit? Why you don't like it?
What's wrong with you?
But it's so sad. Like, what do we do before? Like on MySpace. I remember MySpace was jumping. There were no likes. Were there? No shit. There were comments.
You had followers. You had.
But I don't remember my count even mattering.
Let me tell you when I knew I was doing something on MySpace.
Because I was late. I was tardy to the party, but go ahead.
I went to the club one night, and actually, I think that I posted this shirt or this picture on my Instagram because I found my MySpace page.
Oh, wow.
A couple of months ago, and then I took some of the pictures that were on my MySpace page and put them on my Instagram.
Okay.
And one of the pictures I had on like this shirt that was off the sleeves, like off the shoulders, and then was like a crop top, and I had on some really cute jeans.
You
that made my
being
butt
fast.
pop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was doing my urban modeling at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and so I had that up as, I don't know if it was like my profile picture or if it was just one of the pictures in my gallery, because again, I was doing a lot of the urban modeling, so I had a lot of the
private
pictures.
pages or was everything open?
I think
Or
everything
did you have
was
to
open.
Was it open? Okay.
Yeah.
I think so, because you can stalk people. Sorry. You can stalk a lot of people. Okay, go ahead.
And I went to the club one night, and I'm walking to go inside the club with my friends, and this guy was in a car, and he yelled, "Hey, you're the girl from MySpace." And I was like,
Was that good or bad?
oh.
They'd be like, Brown Sugar 88. What's that? Right, they don't even know your name. You like little light-skinned shawty. Like, what's up? He'd be like, what?
Oh. So I'm feeling myself because we in the club.
So, you got
And
that
then-
instant gratification.
Yeah, I was like, oh, shit, bitch. Okay.
Okay.
You see me. And so, you know how you could change like the title on
Like
the
your-
MySpace?
Your caption,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
And so after that, I was like, yeah, I'm the girl from MySpace.
No,
like, that
you
was
didn't. But MySpace was so, like, you could put a music.
Yeah, I had NWA as my wallpaper. I
You
had
had
NWA
wallpaper.
song
It was a
as
whole
my
thing.
Yeah, I loved MySpace.
Back
That was my shit. But
And then what came
and people
after
were
that?
getting. It's my mama calling. And then
Was Facebook after MySpace? It had to be.
yeah.
Oh, how about this? Black Planet. Black Planet was weird.
I tried Black Planet, but I couldn't get into Black
Everybody
Planet.
just wanted to fuck up Black Planet.
I couldn't figure it out.
You couldn't figure out Black Planet?
No.
Black Planet. Oh, or AOL. Did you have AOL? I had AOL.
No.
The AOL chat rooms used to be the shit back in the day.
Okay, so one time, well, the only time I would use the AOL chat room was because we didn't have it at home, but my aunt had it. She was living in North Carolina at the time.
Okay.
And so it was just me, because it was always just me, my mom, my aunt.
Oh, poor thing.
And I would just go get on her AOL. She had AOL, and I would be on AOL chat, and my name
could
was
be like-
Brandy.
Brandy, you could be like in the Atlanta room, or you could be in the Atlanta for Blacks Only room. it wrote down, and then you'd be like, "What is? Oh my God!" You'd be like, "CJ Atlanta 19." Remember the slashes? And you'd be like, you put your description and stuff, and they were like that was our first like Instagram for me. I think I was on the AOL chat room first.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was like Black Planet, MySpace, or MySpace Black Planet, or at the same time.
My first was College Club.
Oh, you taking it back? I had College Club.
That
too.
was my first one, but I
Slow.
only connected with people that were
On
at my
campus.
school.
Yeah, I didn't do like other campuses.
Yeah, I my original thought was
What
to
is it called
do
again?
that.
What was it called? College
College
Club.
Club. Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
I met. Oh gosh, should I say this? I don't know if I should say it. Okay. I ended up meeting. It was so funny. That was somebody I was in the same class with. Now, we literally are on college club. I was not doing any work. I was on college club. I was not doing anything. I was
In class?
I'm in class. We're on the computers. We're supposed to be like researching for our papers. I'm not doing none of that. I gotta get on college club. I'm talking to some guy, but I don't even realize I got biology with this nigga, right? So we talking and we're describing ourselves and what we do. We're at Clark. Then he was like, did you have on a jean jacket today? I was like, oh. And he was like, did you have on a Clark shirt? And then you feel so stupid because you're like,
oh.
Yeah, it was you.
Oh.
Okay, glad I didn't put myself out there like, come to my 504. Being fast. He'd be like, nigga. He's like, and then I'd be like, oh, I don't even really like you. Never mind.
I changed my mind.
I
changed my mind.
Because in class you're a scrub. Like, never mind. But okay, so college club. No, for me it was still AOL, College Club, Black Planet / MySpace, Facebook.
I was late to Facebook.
We did Twitter. No, we went Twitter, Facebook. We did.
Which
I didn't
one
even
did I
have
get on
Facebook.
first?
We were on Twitter. And we were on Twitter a lot.
I did Twitter a lot.
We did Twitter a lot. Talking to nobody.
That's why I gave that shit up. Because I went on my Twitter page and I looked at that and I'm like, I look like I'm
you just talking to yourself.
fucking crazy. It's nothing of me just saying some random shit, not about anything, and then it's on my timeline. I look stupid. That's why I got off. And the only reason I got on because a friend of mine was like, you need to do it. You're in music. You can talk to anybody. They will literally respond. Celebrities are on there. It's like the end of celebrities. And I was like, all right, let's do it. And she told me some people to follow that talk to celebrities. And the first person
people that answer back. Yeah.
Right. And the first person I hit up was Gary with the T. And then he talked back and I was like, this is cool. And so I stayed on it.
Gary with the T actually followed me too.
I think he followed me too. And I was like, this is cool. And then I looked at my timeline one day and I was like, I look stupid.
You like, I had breakfast today. Going to the club. I can't wake up.
My best friend's coming in town. Okay.
When I went back, no, I did have like some buddies who was on there. But again, you're just talking to yourself in 140 characters or less.
It's crazy.
And then like we didn't know how to really use it.
Right.
So we're just putting our really random thoughts. I like purple. My mom is coming to town.
I just sneezed.
Praise the Lord. Put scripture up. Merry Christmas. But you're talking.
And then comes to somebody out in the next breath and it's just like, oh, bitch, you look crazy.
But then I remember so when we got off that, I remember Facebook because we thought Facebook was like for older people. That's what it seemed like before. Like, I didn't get the whole college, young people, Harvard versus, Stanford and all this stuff when you saw the movie. I didn't get that.
So my Facebook, like I was late to it because I thought it was people who were in college. And at that time I wasn't in college. You did. Yeah. So I was like, I'm not getting on it because it's for people who are in college. Like, and all the people that I knew were in college at the same college. And I'm like, see, I don't go there anymore. So what's my point of being on Facebook?
Really? So
and then I realized that my grandma was on there, my uncles were on there, my whole family was on there, and I was like, all right, well, shit, let's go down there.
Your great aunt is on Facebook. Facebook has taken over the planet.
Yeah.
The government wants to like almost regulate Facebook now because it's so powerful.
I'm sure.
You can put almost now they do start to like
monitor
like you can't put hate speech out like that, but the Russians had ads putting up fake Hillary Clinton stuff, and they went to the end of the world. The people that the end of the world was the Mayans. That was they had billboards in Atlanta talking about when the world was gonna blow up, and I just was like, how is this happening? Like anybody could get a Facebook page.
And I swear I keep seeing those Bloomberg
everywhere,
and that's the first thing. Russians. Is that the Russians?
It's at the Russians. Are they coming to get me? Right. And then we also do become very like conspiracy theorists because everything is just like so accessible and you can what is it? Fake news. You can spread almost any and everything and you can destroy somebody's life.
Literally.
If you have a picture of someone or you know someone did something, all you got to do is hit send
it out.
That's it. All you have to do. But again, how did we even get here? Like, I remember it had to be about Twitter-ish, where we like, okay, I got to retweet. Ooh, somebody retweeted me. Or when you weren't talking to yourself. Or when a celebrity like commented back. I remember that. But then I just I found Facebook and then it was just like wildfire.
Yeah. I said that I was going to get back on Twitter.
It's not the same.
But I'm like, it's going to be the same thing. Like, I'm still going to look crazy.
No, I went back.
To myself.
I went back and I was talking to myself. And I don't even get back on there.
You don't do it anymore?
No, because I was talking to myself. I still had a bunch of followers, which was crazy.
Yeah.
And I went on there to cipher through who was on. Like, if you tweeted like 10 years ago, I unfriended you. But there are some people who still on there and they talking to themselves too. Like, I don't even understand Twitter anymore. I was just like, if you're not like a Donald Trump or somebody like who has a gang of followers, people who retweet you, your message is going to the never sphere. Like, it's not doing anything.
Yeah.
But Facebook, at least you can control who your followers are. You know your core people who's gonna like, share, and post or whatever, comment. But I'm like, how did we get here? Like, when did social media? It really matters in our life.
It does.
It does. Like, the first thing I do in the morning is check my phone. Is that not the first thing you do?
I check my messages to see, like, on my home page to see what
notifications. Right?
What notifications came in since I've been in a bed, since I've been asleep. And then I'll go to the bathroom like everybody does, and then I'll go on to see who did what on where.
Then you'll go back.
And then I'll start getting ready for work.
I do all that in the bed. I literally check all my notifications and I'll be like, yo, what happened? If I get all these notifications, I'm like, something done blew up, something, I done posted something, then went to bed and it just caught fire or whatever. But if I don't have notifications, I'm like, what happened?
You don't love me.
Because, I put my phone on silent. Like, my phone is completely off. I actually hate all the buzzing and the ringing and the dinging all day.
Yeah.
But, again, I want to see what happened overnight. And my feet haven't even hit the ground. Like, I used to always say, thank you for waking me up. This, amen, something. I'd be like,
yeah. What I miss.
What I missed. What y'all like? Somebody like my shit? Did you share it? Did you like it? Did you wish me happy birthday, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year? Then it's like,
how many people were in my stories?
Right.
Like,
how many people saw my story? Oh my God. That to me, I'm sorry, that's the best. Because now I get to see. I want to see who see my shit. I don't care if you like it.
Right.
I don't care if you comment. I want to know if you saw it.
But see, here's the thing. Like, I've noticed, actually, yesterday or today, it's like somebody is there, but they don't follow me. But they're every single time
is that when
I post a story, but they don't follow me.
Yeah, I think what happens is you end up in like the higher mention. Like, it happens because I'll post something. I'm like, 200. Who are these people? But it's something I think has to do. It's analytics, and then especially I hashtag some stuff, and you will end up in God knows where land, and that's how a lot of people find. I don't even know how you find me and look at my stories. But there's people who don't follow you. You've never seen them a day in your life, but they're looking at your stories.
Yeah,
I like that.
I like that.
Because we know that there are people who just hover. They don't like, they don't comment, they don't share.
They're follow.
Watching. And I think that's what happens with us. We're kind of, again, we gauge ourselves on engagement.
Right.
Duh. But when we started asking questions and did a little investigation, we're like, oh, y'all watch.
Right.
y'all know and they know our every move and what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So it was just like, okay.
That's another good thing. Like, I like when they just like will reference the show.
Right.
And I'm like, yay.
You were paying attention.
Aww.
We weren't just talking to ourselves. We were just
This is like
talking.
Twitter, but we just putting it out. And
But that's the thing.
Talking to ourselves.
It's like that. Remember when I said I'm just gonna post it? You got to put it out there. Like we're creatives, and we have a thing that we do, but it's not something that you'll go viral for. It like people have their babies like spinning on their heads, and they go viral. You're like, yo, I could have did that. Like I could have did something so stupid,
right.
But we really care about our art and what we're doing, and that ain't always what's popping.
No,
that ain't always what's popping.
Not at all.
But we're gonna continue to do your Degrees and Chuck T's.
Period.
Almost 2 years in.
Yeah.
But they like us, they follow us, and they see us.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Thank y'all.
And I'm just like, if I had to watch our show, I'd watch me.
Why no?
I'd want to be my friend.
I know we're funny.
I would want to be my friend. Like I'd be like, damn, I want to kick it with them.
These are the conversations that we have off air. Like when we were contemplating, like, all right, what the fuck is going on?
What are we doing? What's going on?
I would want to hang out with us. Like we're fun.
We were literally. This is a conversation you guys are seeing that we've had when we're trying to figure out. Okay, what is the methodology?
Right.
What is the secret sauce?
Right.
Because some people, and we're like, we're funnier than them.
Yeah.
We have more content than them. We have more substance. And people take off for the stupidest, dumbest reasons. But I'm like, we are 10 times as funny. We're definitely like more, people like to watch us.
Right.
We're a show you have to watch because we're so animated. I'm flinging myself all over the place. I'm falling back like this. And then for content, like you have to watch us. We're a show, but then people hover.
Yeah.
So they don't say anything. They're not sending us nothing, but they see it.
Yeah.
And I think that was evident in our numbers last week.
Yeah.
And so we just want to thank you guys for watching us on Thinking Out Loud Network. And I still haven't said what I would do or not do for likes. I haven't answered my own question.
I'm gonna show a cheek. You got one cheek with my tattoo on it.
But it's like, you can slide that out as art as my tattoo. Like, how long did that take?
Well, because the other side's not that cute. So, I mean, there's a tattoo, but it's not like close to that. And then if I show that tattoo, then I might as well show all my goods, and I'm not doing that. So, no,
like,
I'll show a cheek.
I'm trying to think. I can't.
The one with the tattoo on it.
What would I do?
Because I've already halfway done that before.
It's already been done. I don't know what I would do. I can't even answer my own question. I just know I wouldn't. But you can't even have sex on. Somebody will report you.
Yeah.
I couldn't even insinuate it. I'd be like, I can't do this. Because I don't take myself seriously. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like, everything's a joke to me. Like, everything is funny. I find the humor in everything. But if I knew, like, I don't know. I may be Andy. Shit.
You can show your girls. You got girls. I don't have girls.
Yeah. I got big girls.
Nobody wants to see my girls.
I got big girls. But that's like, all I got to do is just wear a shirt that's just kind of low. And it's just like, hey, you guys see them?
You show your girls, I'll show my thigh.
It does. I'll be Andy, though. They was like, yo, if you got to, I need you to drop down.
Take one for the team.
Take one for the team. I'd be like, How long? How long do I gotta do this? But that's too funny, Everybody need an Andy.
Everybody needs an Andy.
Everybody needs an Andy on 18.
Yeah.
Like, it depends. Like, I can't even answer my own question. Because I know.
You better answer that shit.
I can't answer it. Like, what would I would like strip naked and then hold like a towel.
You Lizzo it up real quick.
I was like this.
Put that shit on Snapchat. It'll disappear forever.
We wouldn't get anywhere we wouldn't get anywhere if that's what it depended on, like how your sex pot or whatever. We definitely play.
We're done. It's been real.
Shot.
It's been real.
Because I don't take myself seriously. Like my comedy is self-deprivation. I talk about myself.
Yeah.
So I just be like, Now, when we see other shit, we be like, this is so stupid.
Yeah.
All they doing is just like booty shorts.
Yeah, and
But-
talking about being hoes. Like, I mean, we can't talk about being hoes. If we
We're
were
married.
single,
For a second.
yeah, we could talk about being hoes if we were single, but we can't do that because
You know, I'm going to say this. There's a lot we can't talk about.
no,
There's a lot we cannot talk about.
no,
Because we're married.
right.
And then it's just like, some stuff I'd be wanting to go there, but I'd be like,
No, I can't. We can't even do it.
Right. And my husband
Can't
don't
even do it.
Look at my own husband don't even be liking my shit. I have to tell him, baby, can you share my post? My husband don't even like my shit.
Oh my God.
And then he'll jump on and then he'll jump off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I could say whatever I want. But it would get back to him. I'm sure somebody would be like, Craig, your wife said she would drop down, be Andy, take one for degrees and Chuck T's.
She wildin'.
She wow. Okay. I can't answer my own question though. Ask me next week. I maybe I'd be Andy. How many views again? Do we
Are
get
we
a
talking
deal out of this?
contracts or some TV time?
Right. I gotta
Are
go
we getting
big.
a sitcom for this?
Right? Do I get a fucking show?
A Netflix special?
Right, for real. Oh my gosh, I got a headache. I don't know if it's just because it's hot, but so what would you do for likes? So we'll see what everybody is. So y'all comment, like, share our shit. Literally, like I go off on people. Oh, this is another thing, real quick. This is can we tell it how we test the waters?
Nope.
Okay,
Nope.
we're not gonna tell our secret.
No.
Okay. 'Cause I was gonna tell the secret how we
Nope.
be watching. We know
Nope.
what y'all do. We know. We got our own thing.
know.
Okay, I'm not gonna say it.
No, because we're gonna have to use it again.
We're gonna have to use it again. But so I mean, we do thank people who do rock out with degrees
Thank
and Chuck
you,
T's.
guys.
We thank you guys
Thank
for
you,
hanging in for
guys.
almost 2 years with us.
Yeah.
It's been a long grind.
Yeah.
But we appreciate each and every one of you, and we
do.
know who you are.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
And the ones that we don't know, thank you guys.
Yeah.
The ones who hover, can you just because
Land the plane.
please.
Land the
thank you
plane.
for watching, we got
we got a lot of hoverers.
We got a lot of hoverers.
Like our shit. So we got it off our chest. I think that was a real get it off your chest.
That was.
'Cause
That felt good.
We feel a certain type of way about
That
people.
felt good. We had a moment, y'all, like no joke. November, December.
We were in our
We were
feelings.
mad.
We were in our feelings.
We were mad.
because we're like, yo, we're freaking entertaining.
Yeah.
Why is people who do dumb shit? Why are everybody has their own time.
Yeah. Facts.
We've got our own time.
Facts.
It will come, and we just got to keep doing what we do.
Keep doing this.
Even though
Keep doing this.
we're not gonna be Andy, we just gonna be
No.
CJ and KB. That's what
Yeah.
we gonna do. So we
All
got
day,
off our chest. I feel a little bit
day.
better.
I do too.
I feel a little bit better. But
We
we're not gonna
can-
tell y'all our secret sauce, how we know what y'all do. But we keep that ace in the pocket. So
That's between us.
what do we got? What's the song of the day?
So the song of the day, we're going to take it back to our first segment, This Week in Black.
Yes.
We are going to celebrate the goddess, the queen herself, Aaliyah,
Yes.
and celebrate I Don't Wanna, which was on the 2000 Next Friday soundtrack.
That was on that soundtrack?
It was on the soundtrack.
Aaliyah been passed away for a long
2001.
time.
Mhm.
And people
August.
I won't say she's like Elvis, but people haven't let her go yet.
Nope. Ever.
People
She
haven't
was
let
like
her
my
go.
big sister in my head. Like you couldn't
Really?
tell. No, yeah, I loved her.
Yeah, even though
I
I
loved
danced with
her.
her, and I love that experience that I got.
Mhm.
I don't know, maybe that was a different experience for me. I was able to let her go. But September 11th happened, and that was kind of like
Yeah, that was like 2 or 3 weeks later.
I don't even
Yeah.
think that long. Yeah, like 2 weeks. I think it was like 2 weeks. But yeah, so rest in peace, baby girl.
Yeah.
What's the song again? I don't want to.
Wanna.
I don't know. Be without you. Be without you. Okay. So, ladies and
without
gentlemen,
you, go
we want to
without
thank you
you.
guys for tuning in to episode 3 of Degrees and Chuck T's. What would you do for likes? So you should see. We air every Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
You can find us on every
all the platforms, all the streaming platforms.
Yes.
Yes. Thursdays at midnight.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Thursday? Yes, Thursdays at midnight. And then, so if you see the lives, if you see our videos, just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But we on your ass. We know. So,
Don't
all
make
right.
us do this again.
Till next time. Thank you, everybody.
Bye,
God bless you. Good night.
guys.
Degrees and Chuck T's, bitch.